Hello and welcome back into TAF Gaming, guys. Welcome to all the new subscribers, much appreciated. Welcome into the TAF Gaming crew. So yeah, we've done most of the field work now, guys. So we started all the prep work. Last episode we got all these productions in. And I was left stone picking, so I've got all the stones off all 4 fields now. So yeah, I'm going to quickly put this one straight into our lime production. And as you can see, we got quite a few productions we put in last time. I still will be making some changes. Hopefully be adding the greenhouses. I want to add them back in as well, because they can help with some of our productions as well. Right, let's quickly get all these emptied, and I'll pull this into the other production. Like I said, this other production do need an update, because like I said, there is missing materials, and I'll show you as we're going along, guys. But this could be a really good mod for helping you be self-sufficient on your farm, because like I said, that's my goal in any farm build, any farm I play on. I don't want to be buying anything if I can help it, especially in the first year. Yeah, I can accept I might have to buy some lime, some fertilizer and all that kind of stuff. But if you play the game right and you've got the right setup, then you won't have to even do that. I think it's just getting everything down in the right order and getting set up properly from the start. Like I said, in hindsight, when I put the greenhouses down, I should have just left them in an area where I'm going to be putting them. And it just helps straight away. So as soon as you put any buildings down that needs any materials from your greenhouses, like for me, I use wheat and barley, and I use them in productions to make seed. But I already would have had quite a bit of that left if I would have started the greenhouses earlier. So yeah, especially the greenhouses I use, they ain't normal greenhouses, and they don't produce the normal product, shall we say. I've got a multi-crop one. So if you go back to the previous episodes, we've done a little test at the start to find out which is the best ones. So you'll see the results on that, guys. I think that was the first videos we done for this series. But like I said, for me, most of these are going to be game-changing mods if you've never used them. And for me, yeah, they help me out so much, rather than going to the shop buying stuff all the time. But same again, I'm still testing a lot of this Colossus pack. I'm still doing a lot of testing with that at the moment. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Everything about it, I just love it. It's got all the machinery you need. It's got the unrealistic, it's got the realistic. It's up to you how you use that equipment. It's up to you how you use it. But most of the time, yeah, I do go unrealistic. But same again, it's a massive pack. There's so much in there. Crazy Man from Ireland, he's been testing out the forage harvester, and yeah, he done a massive silage haul last night on one of his live streams, and yeah, he's enjoying it at the moment. So he's having to play around with the Colossus pack as well now and seeing what stuff he likes. But yeah, I think it's a brilliant mod. Sorry guys, so yeah, so I'm getting most of my productions up and running now. As you can see, it gives you lots of options, lots of different recipes. But yeah, some recipes, as you can see, you will lose quite a bit, or sometimes you gain. But same again, like it's like if you start with animals, then yeah, it's going to help because some of the materials could be silage. But this is the missing material, guys, raw seed for that other production. So yeah, it's stopping us progressing, shall we say, because I can't make seed from this production. But if it was working properly, yeah, I think it'd make a massive amount of seed. So yeah, so at the moment I'm just making road salt and herbicide to help towards this production, which is a seed production, which you need herbicide and wheat. Now we got wheat from when we harvested the fields, so I will probably use some of that wheat now to get these productions so I can have some seed. So like I said, I like being self-sufficient, and at the moment we haven't got animals, so yeah, we don't need the wheat for anything else at the moment. There's no productions what we really need. And from where we were setting up the greenhouses, I've still got a lot of material left in these as well. So yeah, I probably will end up using some of that as we go along as well. Because like I said, I do want to add the greenhouses back in as well. And there's a couple of ways of setting up your fields on this map as well, guys. So I have got other gameplays on this, just for my personal use, to be honest. And I'll show you a picture now of how I got some of my fields set up. So this is one way I've done it, guys. This is more focused on the grass. As you can see on the bottom, I got 4 grass fields. So I just split the fields in half and done what I wanted to do. Same as this one, I got every crop I really need for any of my productions now. So yeah, I got the sugar beets, potatoes, got everything on this one. But yeah, there's so many ways you can set these fields up. But as you can see, like I've done, I've split the fields in half. So one field turns into 2, if that makes sense. And I've done that with all of them. So yeah, it does make a difference rather than do one big massive field all the time. The same again, it all depends how much product you're after. And look how fast this is, guys. This is, like I said, my #1. Look at that. #1 siloing game, definitely. Right then, so that's the wheat. I guess some barley now as well. And like I said, because we've got no chickens or anything, I probably will use most of this now in the productions. Whatever they need, to be honest, just to get that up and running. So at least we can get seed started now. But yes, like I said, in hindsight, yeah, I would start with greenhouses first. Be nice to get some animals as well. But same again, you can start with a starting map on this map. Starting farm, sorry. And it is, I think there's 4 or 5 farms on this map. And I think they all got animals. So if you wanted to do it from the start, then yeah, you could quite easily. Right then, so this is going to help with my seed production as well. So this is the old Matana. This is already on this map, but she have got the mods as well. Exactly the same buildings separately. But yeah, I like using this one for seed. At the moment, like I said, I got 2 productions for seed. But this one can chug away in the background because I know it works. Like I said, the other 2 I'm still testing. And the one is broke, like I said, so the one needs an update as well. So I'll have to use whatever materials it's got in there. Other production parts of it, I should say. So like the herbicide and things like that. Right then, but this is the old Matana, so I'm going to start the seed now. We can do it with corn as well, but we haven't got corn at the moment. Fertilizer, like I said, you need manure or slurry for some of these, which we can do at the moment. Because like I said, I got no animals. And like I said, I don't really want to buy it. But yes, we shall get most of these up and running now. Like I said, this one is mainly for lime I use this one for. But as you can see, it has got other recipes. But this one needs herbicide and water for seed. And I think we're actually gaining on that one for the change. Or are we? Let me stick my glasses on. Oh no, 1,000 in, 1,000 out, sorry. So yeah. Same again, it's just trial and error with most of these guys. You just got to test them. Like this is pretty new. I think it's quite fast actually. This is another seed production, and this one is literally just seed, this one. There's no other productions that comes with this one. But yeah, like I said, it's a nice easy recipe as well. So that's what I'm looking for when I'm looking for these productions. I want something with a big capacity, but also, I don't know, 1 or 2 materials rather than 3, 4 or 5 materials. So yeah, same again, it's how you guys play the game as well, guys. Like I said, I don't really play realistic. but I do like to run my farm realistically, so if I can produce stuff, then yeah, I don't want to be buying in the shop all the time, even though I got the money. Same again, I have to cheat money in to do that, and I don't like cheating money in all the time unless I'm doing builds. My personal play, then I'll try not to. But yeah, same again guys, this is all about the mods for me at the moment. Because some people might never use these mods, and for them it could be game changing mods, even just some of these trailers. Just because of the capacities, you know. Right. I think I might have to use some, let me see. Yeah, we're not producing quick enough at the moment. Herbicide, how are we getting on? Fertilizer, yeah, we need silage. Right then, so we own the land basically around all the fields. So to get silage, maybe I could cut all the grass from the outside of the fields if they let me. So that could be something worth looking into to start silage. And same again, right, we're producing seed, yeah, so we got 1,000 odd litres of seed already, which is not too bad considering this is on well, it's not even on ×1 speed, it's like 0.5 speed, so the slowest you can go in the game basically. So that's pretty good turnover actually for how long I've done it. I haven't skipped anything, so that's pretty good guys. Right then, so I need to just, I don't know, just having a little tidy up now basically. But yeah, I could turn this into a playthrough as well as with adding to stuff. But yeah, I don't really want to do that on this map, not unless anyone wants to see it. But yeah, same again, I got quite a few different personal builds as you can see, the way I play the game. I got my farm set up in different areas as well, just to try that out. But this one is the closest to the actual shop, so this is why I normally pick this one, because it is quite a fair drive to get one side of the map to the other, to be honest. It is still a pretty big map. Right then, so we need the next step in our field prep now. So we're going to need lime, and we're going to need fertilizer. And as you can see, Colossus Pack has got you covered with them as well. So this one can even do manure as well if we wanted it to. But yeah, I'm going to go unrealistic. 100k. And yeah, that's how I set it up guys. Same again, it's up to you how you set it up. I do try and skip most of this part, all the colour picking and all that, because that's destined to preference really guys. It's up to you how you set it up. But as long as you put the 100k in for the capacity, you know it's going to last. Right, so I got one with a white cover, and I got one with a red cover. So one's for lime and one's for fertilizer. And these are pretty big fields, to be honest guys. I didn't actually know how big these fields was, to be honest. Yes, they look big, but it actually gives you how big it is if you hover over the field with your cursor, and it'll tell you how big it is. I can't quite remember how big these fields are, I will have to check that, but I know they are massive fields as you can see, but it does tell you the hectares or however big it is as well. So if you only produced 58,000 litres of seed, which ain't, oh man, I'm getting flustered now. Lime. Same again, like I said, I'm on half speed, so that's not bad at all, to be honest guys, for how long I've been sat here. So yeah, we definitely have to up our production rate. Excuse me. How's the seed looking? Nearly 6,000 litres of seed already as well. So that's not too bad either. Right then, so yeah, we need manure or slurry next. That'll help towards our liquid fertilizer. I'll have to see what other recipes are available, but like I said, most of these productions got multiple recipes. Like this one's got digestate. 3,000 for only 300 though. Ooh, that's a hell of a drop. But the seeds are doing okay. This one, yeah, this one would be my main seed production if it was working. But it's got raw seed you're supposed to have, but that's the missing material. It's just not there. So we will need an update. The outside looks pretty cool on the windows and all, but yeah, apart from that, yeah, it definitely needs an update. Right then, so I need to finish off the prep for some of these fields now. So like I said, lime fertiliser. We got fertiliser left over from when I was setting up the greenhouses, but I'll probably end up using that just for testing purposes. And this is the 85,000 litres. I should have really topped this up as well and bought the rest just to see how far they get in these fields, to be honest. Right then, so I've done 2 fields, but I've had to fill it up. Right, so the first field I tried with the 85, so that's what was left all the outside, but I've just filled this one up and that's what's left on that field, and that's the 85. So a full tank is just short, as you can see. But like I said, I'm sure these are different size fields, so it might not do that field, but it will do the other fields, maybe, because that was pretty damn close. Okay, so the solid fertiliser, I think I've done 2 fields from the 100k, and we're not even halfway, so I think that's going to last quite a while, to be honest. We're at 86% still full, so yeah, I think I might even get all 4 fields done from 1 tank. So yeah, that's pretty good, I'd say, because these fields are pretty big. But I'll leave it there, guys, and I'll bring you in next time to see what other things we can do. Thanks for your time as always. Bye.